Hey everybody. Just wanted to say hi real quick and show off this little bit of a sketch card that I'm going to be doing. Hope you'll hang out with me for the next little bit. I know there's not a lot of people on right now and everybody's busy this time of day, so that's cool. But thought I would pencil on this a little bit because it's my sketch card of the day thing that I'm starting to do. And I want to see how you guys are going to react to these things, and if you dig it, I may start doing it on a daily basis. I don't know. This is basically for my warm-up practice right now, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I kicked this out in about 2-3 minutes, and now I'm just trying to hang out here and kick this over with some finer lines here and sketch this thing out. So before I get into my pages of the day, I do one of these little bad boys all the time and just try to get warmed up and get the mood and mindset going so this thing will run and whatnot. And this is how it happens. I don't do a lot of these things because I'm so busy with actual page work and constantly, hammering out that kind of stuff. So what I've got here, if you can see this, I've got the tongue running across here. Kind of McFarlane style. The way he and Mark Begley used to coil the tongue around. I really dig this incarnation of this character, and I'm not really big on the new one. But, it's personal choice, so. A lot of people hate it when I make the tongue point, but I really like that one because it just looks more serpentine to me. I just dig it, but I should have actually taped this down so it would move easier. But anyway. Give that a chance to focus in. So, which do you guys like more? Do you like the original Venom, or do you like the Marvel Now Jameson Venom? I'm trying to figure out which one I like more, because right now it's still this traditional one. I'll always be a fan of the original symbiote, I think, because the way he's evolving is a little strange to me. But a lot of the new Marvel characters, the Marvel Now series, are like that for me. So, but I hear that across the board with a lot of artist friends of mine as well, that constantly say, you know, well, I don't want to throw myself under the bus, but I'm not really digging the way this is going on right now. So, but whatever works. To each their own. I mean, there's fans for it, or they wouldn't produce it. Disney knows what they're doing over there. So, so, it's coming off pretty quick. So, sorry, got people texting me and popping in on Messenger. Tell me when you're going live. Follow my timeline. I'm live now. But I don't have time to follow your stuff. Which is all cool too, because I say that far too many times. Far too often I say, well, you know, I'm sorry, man, I'm swamped right now. I appreciate you guys popping in if you have a chance. If not, that's okay too, I understand. So, it's coming along. That will be the underside of the tongue there. I know this is the least possible professional way to do this is by blackening it out with a pencil, but I'm inking this one, so it's all good. Why don't we shake the whole table out of focus? But yeah, this is something I'm going to start doing, I think, on a regular basis, because I'm really digging the fact that I get to do this kind of thing where I normally wouldn't on a daily basis, to get to draw more characters and get my style refined a little more, where a lot of people don't expand outside of what they're actually doing on the day. I try to do this so that I can get everything in a little better perspective for my overall drawing. And I highly recommend this to people all the time, but yet, shamefully, I must admit, I haven't been practicing what I preach as far as that goes with this one. If you get the opportunity to sketch every day, warm up with something that is a little outside of your comfort zone like this. Just grab a character that you wouldn't normally draw and just hammer it down like this. Jack Kirby always said that, you know, comics were the medium of an adventure in art, not necessarily a trained method, because even though he was a natural artist that just had a knack for it that was just unbelievable, he used to always say to people all the time that, you know, he drew because of the fact that he wanted to get a new adventure and step up for the day. Check that stuff out and see what you haven't drawn yet, and, you know, build your experience. I get asked all the time through chat and things, because I make very few show outings, if at all. And that's because I'm producing comics. Sorry, guys. I will try to make more in 2017 and 2018 later. 2017, early 2018. But I do have plans for that. But right now, I'm kind of swamped with page work. But yeah, if you get the opportunity for that stuff, like I get asked all the time about it, and I tell people, you know, get out there and draw stuff. What can I do to get better? Well, you got to draw. That's the thing. It takes pure time, invested practice. The only way you're going to get better at artwork is to do more of it. So, this thing's actually popping up pretty good. I am digging that right now. I'm going to go ahead and put in some more details on the eyes here. I don't know who did this, but I've always found this a neat effect, is the Kirby crackles on Venom's eyes. I've always found that neat for later incarnations of him, when they came out with this technique and started advancing him and improving him and evolving him and things like that, and started jumping this up to where you get all these awesome little touches. Where the black comes through the white and the white starts to trickle off. I just really dig that effect. It pops it out quite a bit. Something else I found interesting is this little line right here. On the Spider-Man lenses, a lot of people draw these little crosshatch stuff in here, this little crosshatch stuff. And for Venom, I've always found it to go more liquid and actually come in with little bubbled trailer marks like this. I don't know why, but these little marks like that just make it look a little more organic. And I've always liked him to trail up like that, because he's always the symbiote is a moving form. It's not static fabric. So you always want to make it look more organic by moving around and putting in these little tweaks and features. Just be careful not to overdo it, because what you'll end up doing is making him look like he has pupils or irises or something like that, and it'll make him look shocked. You know, because a lot of people come in here and put a little dot right there in the middle as a reflection or a shift, and it looks weird. I just get to play around with it a lot, try different techniques and things. I don't draw Spider-Man or Marvel stuff a lot, but I try to stick to my own work, and like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Marvel Now stuff. A lot of the changes are strange to me, but to each their own. So I get griped at by this all the time too. People say, you know, why are you drawing on the teeth? Stop that. They should be white. You know, you let the colors come in there and save you for it. Well, no. If I'm drawing, I want to make sure that I'm detailing this stuff out, because my style is pretty well open anyway. So these little nicks and things like this in there actually show a little more form than, well, most people would with this style, because I have a more animated style, so it's a little more cartoony and open. But that's a personal choice. So I like to flesh it out a little bit more so people can see what's going on and get a little more of a inside view of what I'm doing in comparison for the detail. Because if not, I get ripped on a lot for it being quote-unquote flat. Which is fine. You know, like, again, everybody has their own opinion, and I'm cool with that. But no matter what everybody says about your stuff, make sure that you do your own thing no matter what, and do you. That's the bottom line there. I hear that a lot, you know. Well, editors told me I have this, and editors told me I have that. Well, if you want to work for those editors, you got to listen to what they say and modify your style a little bit at least to coexist peacefully with what they're doing. But if you are an independent and you're creating your own voice, be sure that you keep that voice and keep putting it out there. Gonna let Facebook catch up here. There we go. My phone is auto-adjusting, and then Facebook auto-adjusts again, so it gets a little blurry and shaky once in a while. But, yeah, this is something that I'm really adamant about with any artist, not young, not old, just any artist in general. If you have a specific style, don't change your style to meet corporate means and needs, because you'll end up losing your own voice. Don't do that. Because that royally sucks, man. Don't do that to yourself. Because then it'll also break into your confidence boundaries, and that becomes a personal issue. And you'll really jack yourself up with that, trying to please everybody. What you need to do is you need to make your stuff show you and your style, and then kick it out and say, okay, this is the work that I do. You either dig it or you don't. So that's the thing there. You just got to do your thing and go for it. I hear so many times, so often, that guys have given up and quit. And, you know, I just can't do comics and deal with this stuff. So, that's my 2 cents on it. I mean, take it or leave it. That's cool. Whatever works. No hard feelings to me. So, but I suggest, if you're going to do comics and you're really going to get busy with it, get it hammered out and get it done. And I think this thing's running along pretty good here. I'm going to kind of get this McFarlane style nose, as it were. If there was a nose on Venom, this would be it. Right here with this little crown. So, anyway, I'm going to get off here and finish this up. I don't want to take any more of you guys' time. So, I'll finish this up and post it as I go along with the progression. Take it easy, man. If you guys are wanting to ask me any questions or hang out or know what's going on with me, let me know. Talk to you later.